Hey everyone, welcome back to Montana Coin Collecting. I apologize if there's any background noise in the mic. I'm not sure. New mic, better quality, but I do have a fan running right now. I don't think it's picking up. So this is a long overdue video. So back 8 months ago now, I reacted to Silverpicker, Amazon's Moenich World Coin Bag, grab bag. I ordered the bag. I opened it and recorded the opening, and I never got it uploaded. And this was due to a couple factors, including bad camera. I've got better camera since then, but better. Still not the best. It's not 4K, but it's at least 1080. So, um, and I was doing it on my phone then too. Horrible quality. Couldn't record right or well. Terrible audio. Terrible everything. Actually, I blended it between my phone, my coin scope, and the camera I had available at the time that did not focus on anything, and a bad mic, and files just plain eventually actually got lost. But well, you know what? Let's skip the long story. TLDR. I ordered the bag, recorded it, it got lost. Now I'm redoing it 8 months later. We're gonna take a look. So first, this is what came, how it came. So in the video he did, they came in a blue or red, a blue velour bag. One that looked like this. When I got mine, it came in this. Now, it's not really worth looking at. It did have a small variety of coins, nothing special though. The only thing I got in here that I didn't already have from my collection that I actually enjoyed getting was, it was just common, was Australian. I didn't have anything from Australia before. So we're going to go ahead and look at, I'll dump it out in my dice tray here. Use it in my box. And pick through it real quick. And I've got the coin scope set up here, so I'll switch that to, I might put a couple of these onto the scope real quick. So a couple of pieces here. So this is one. This is Australian. Switch over to scope. This is a big piece. This is zoomed out, so it's supposed to fit quarters on the under the scope right now. Do that little adjustment. Let's zoom out a little more. About the size of an American half dollar. So you see Australia 2008, Elizabeth II, and it's not American, so let's rotate it right. And there, 20 cents, and it's got a platypus. So this, I was happy to get. This is the only one I've got. It's cool. It's cool. It's Australian, and it's got platypus, which is kind of cool. I got a ton of Canadian, naturally. Now, for the most part, almost everything I got in this bag is no different than what Silver Picker got. Almost everything that Silver Picker got in that bag, I got in this bag. I don't think I got anything here he didn't get. Maybe a different variation on a couple countries, like here, this is a Japanese one. I know he got Japanese, but I don't remember if it's the same one or not. But so this is Japanese. See if I can remember the number. I believe this one was 5 yen. No, that's not 5. No, that is 5, isn't it? I don't remember. Crap. I've literally got, you can see it right there. That is actually a Japanese proof set from their, what they call the Bureau of Minting. That's the 1993 proof set. So I could actually pull the card right out and it'll tell me it's got one of these in proof form in there, but I don't feel like I'm being too lazy. But it's actually one of the coins I like. It's one of the designs I really like, and it's because of how they do the design around the hole punch. And they specifically make it a cog, so you got agriculture and industry depicted on here, which is really cool. I like this coin. Apparently, I actually looked at some history on it a long while back, and this one specifically is supposed to bring is the one that's actually used in Japan to bring luck. So this is the one that you would wear on a string around your neck and use as a charm for good luck when you're gambling or looking to make fortune. Now, there's not really anything else. Like I said, most of everything. I think every coin he got, I got, and every coin I got here, he got. Just a couple variations and maybe condition in the year. Literally everything else in this tray is just pretty much trash. But at the very least, I got some Australian. So not impressed, not worth it. Now, that's not the end of the video. The same seller sold another bag. I decided the Moenich, not worth it, definitely not worth it. But they had another variation, which was another world coin bag. Cost only a few cents more, but it was supposed to be, instead where Moenich was supposed to be like 50 coins or whatever. This one was supposed to be just a random half pound, just a solid half pound, not counted out or anything. So I ordered it, and what came was actually a blue velour bag, like I was expecting with the Moenich. And I just gotta dump these out of the tray real quick. I don't want to mix them. No editing. I am starting to do editing on the videos, but those are my reaction channel videos, not my coin. I mean, technically I'm doing reactions now on here too, but I have a channel that's nothing to do with coins or silver. It's all just reaction to mostly stuff to do with games. Uh-oh. This does not want to pour. For some reason, the coins are actually stacking up and refusing to tip out. They're actually bunched in the corner here. Here. Cardboard box, I'll dump them in real quick. Throw something in the bag. Mat back in the dice tray. They don't need to go back. I'll mix these up afterward. Mix them up and then sort them out again later. So, ordered this. Blue velour, nice. And it was very different. And very, very, very good. Fortunately, this video, there's actually 3. There's one more bag after this, and all 3, I had the same problem when it came to uploading, doing the edit and everything. And it's actually fortunate because this is one I would have recommended. I was going to recommend, but I ordered it a second time, which is the third and last bag we'll go through. And it was a good thing I didn't recommend it because what came. Now this one was a very good bag. I was very satisfied with what I got. So let's look at a bunch of these. Switch back to scope. So this 1997. It's a 2 pence. And you see the condition is it's uncirculated condition. I mean, if I could hold this to the camera properly, you can see the almost proof-like finish of it. You know, not even almost. It's not proof, but it's proof-like. It is a very nice coin, very beautiful coin. So this, I don't have this coin specifically, so it's a new one I'm happy with, and the condition is great. So I don't think the camera would. I can try. Yeah, I think it's more interested in focusing on Stormy over there, the polar bear. So that's just one of the main coins. Now, probably won't go through all of them, but This one was interesting. This one was interesting because of the appearance. I put this on here, and then you can tell from the design right off that's Greek. I mean, it's just the classic Greek design. This is what you expect to see on, you know, old silver coins that are hammered and such. It's got that same kind of style, bus and all. Very minimalistic. Very cool. And on the reverse, you got the atom. Now in Silverpicker's video, he also advertised, you know, he was being sponsored by a coin app that you could literally take a picture of the coin, it would identify it for you. I did use the app originally. I don't have it anymore though. I got rid of it because I needed room on my phone. It didn't have expandable memory, and it's full of other stuff, so I wasn't using the app. Now from it though, if I, if I recall, this coin, specifically the reverse here, is supposed to commemorate their atomic energy program. So their research into atomic energy, which was interesting. I actually didn't know Greek had an atomic program. So here, Repubblica Italiana. Give you 3 guesses what country that is. And against European, so oh no, this one actually flips like an American coin, top to bottom. So 100 lira. So it's not an impressive coin, it's a larger coin. Again, this is zoomed out fully on my scope, so this is zoomed out to where a $1/2 would be. So it's a decent sized coin. I believe 100 lira would make it pretty much a dollar coin. That's a coin I didn't have. So nothing impressive, but not bad. This one, uncirculated condition. And Bolivar. Libertad Bolivar. I don't recall the country. I saw Bolivar and I was thinking Bolivia, but it sounds Libertador is more, you know, Spanish. So um, I don't believe Bolivia is Spanish. It's, oh, Venezuela. It's on the reverse. Again, very, very nice. It's from 1990, and it's uncirculated condition. So República de Venezuela, 5 bolivars. But I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Someone who speaks the language is gonna get upset, but maybe none of you speak the language, so no one can upset me. But the condition is awesome. I like this one. I like the design on the back there with that coat of arms, that shield there. It's neat, and you can see it's outside this boundaries of my scope. This one's actually a little bit larger than a $1/2. This one, Fiction Racer. This is a chunky one. This is Mexican, but it is chunky. It's twice the thickness of a $1/2, and has a face, well, reverse value of $100. It's 1988 100 peso coin. So peso, not dollar. It's not. This one was fun to look up because it was interesting. I had to look it up on eBay to get any information on it because the coin app even couldn't really identify it. It was coming up with similar things, but not this exact one. And it's this one causes confusion apparently online because there were a lot of listings on eBay saying it was actual gold. They actually listed it as a gold dollar and was asking for gold prices. It's not real gold, it's just bronze. But some people saw the $100 thinking it's color, it's heavy, it's thick, it says 100, it must be real gold. And they were trying to sell it off as real gold. It's not. So you had prices there for, you know, $1,000, and then you had people who were like, no, it's just a Mexican 100 peso. Not common anymore, and not apparently not actually something that's circulated anymore. But it's also not rare, and they're only worth a few dollars. But it is worth a few dollars. But that's one I'm keeping because it's just so unique as how chunky it is. This one is from Belize, so it's got Elizabeth II. And it's from 2017. So, you know, everyone knows the Up First, Queen Elizabeth. And it's just from Belize, 25 cents. And I mean, it's not super impressive. It's pretty simple. Country, value, or denomination in year. I do like the way that they just use the this kind of design, all this patterns here. I kind of like that. It's not something that's commonly used on coins these days. Now this is circulated and worn, but it's old. So here's a British penny. This is the large copper cent when pennies were made of good copper. King George V. I did a weird accent for some reason, or tried to. Wasn't in purpose. Yeah. 1 penny. I like these coins. I like these ones. I like the reverse on them. I love the depiction of Britannia there. And this one's from 1929. So it's actually the oldest coin in this bag. Yeah, it makes it the oldest penny I have. I have lots of the pennies, but they're all from with Elizabeth. And so I've got them from young head to um, just after the young head when she's still a young woman but not a girl anymore. So that one I really like. Now there's a few here that again I do have and aren't really anything impressive. This one I like. It's a penny. It's got the young head design, so it's just a much bigger version though. This isn't a small Canadian penny set. This is a value of a penny, but it's much older and it's large copper set. 1966. Ooh, 1 penny. Or half penny, sorry. I think I have a 1 penny too. And it's the same coin, just bigger. Now these I like. I like the ship on them, so I'm happy to get these no matter the denomination. Full penny, half penny, whatever. I'll take these all day. I'll stack them up all day long. The more generic Mexican. Here we go. So this is Russian. Not much I can say about it. It's Soviet. It's actually after the Soviet Union, so it's Russian, but it's eh. I mean, it's something I don't have. I've got a couple Russian coins, but not impressive either. Actually, I think this one was Belarusian. Ugh, I wish I had the app still now. So one of the it's a former Soviet state, but here I don't have this. I didn't have this exact one before, but it's something I've got tons of, and it's this super crappy, cheap aluminum commie coinage. So this one, I don't remember if this one is, I believe this is North Korean. They're made in China. North Korea's coins are made in China. And I've got so much of it because it's just so cheap. It's like it's almost impossible to get North Korean paper money coinage though. I mean, because North Korea doesn't allow the export of their money. They have a closed currency system, so you cannot take their money out and you cannot bring outside money in. So you can't get a hold of their paper money unless it's through smuggling it out. Coinage though, because it's made in China, it's not so hard because China just doesn't give them the coin, so it just sells it to other countries to collect. So it never even entered North Korea. So it's no problem to get sometimes. So I've gotten grab bags from Littleton that just have where 50% of the content was that stuff. Now this I just randomly put on here for some reason. That is impressive. Actually, even the last bag had a couple of these, and they're not impressive. I don't care. There's another Japanese one. This is 1 yen. So this is a very, very cheap generic one. In fact, you can actually get these on eBay by the roll. There's plenty of sellers out of Japan who will sell these by the roll on eBay. so that other country, foreigners can collect them. Gaijin can collect them, or yeah. Okay. Did I just mess up the? Did I just totally script the word? I believe Gaijin was it. Foreigner. So, whoa. Picking through a couple more coins here. I think that's about. No, hang on. There's where are they? There's a couple other good coins I want to show before we move to the next one. I mean, there's plenty of good ones, and some of them are good just because they're age and condition. I mean, I don't think this was old. I can't see the date. It's so small. My eyes are going bad. This one's Polish, though. So 2004, so it's new, but Polish, about the size of a dime. Ten Groski. I think you put a K where it doesn't belong. Ten Grossi. Grossi. Grazi. I'm not sure. Espana, 1994. The little one is also the size of a dime. This one actually looks like it's made of gold. It's not, but it looks like it. Just it's such a golden color. And I don't know. 5 Ptas Aragon. It, I think Spanish, but I'm not sure. It could be Portuguese. I just have no idea. I mean, again, it's an interesting one. Tiny little thing, and it has such a brilliant golden color. It actually looks like gold, but it's not. It's a brass piece. So here, 1959. This one is actually Portuguese. This one's. I like the bust design on this one. I wish it wasn't as worn, but this one's cool. Let's see here, just 50 cents, 50 centavos. It's a simple Portuguese coat of arms. Not bad coinage though, or not bad design. I like it. Ooh. Here we have a farthing, 1931. Now, this is something. Let me see if I can bring up the light on it better. This is the first and only farthing I've ever had. And I'm actually going to bring the scope down towards it to fill up the view a little better. And we'll focus that. Rule Britannia. I like the design again. It's a classic design of Britannia, which I really like that design. We'll dismiss that. Phone just interrupted me. Sorry. King George V. So this is a very nice little coin. I'm happy to find that. Um, some of these I never found the rarity, and some of them, depending on the rarity, I would actually like to possibly. I mean, even if they're not very rare, some of them I might want to get slabbed just because they're cool, and I'd like to put them in a collection for typeset or something. And the farthing is actually one. If it's rare enough. If it's not, I'll just see if I can't buy more of them and just put them in cheap airtights. So this one, 1969, and it is Mexican. Which is interesting that they've never changed from this eagle design, it seems. It's on every coin, but you can see here, the design is a little different when it gets back to the 60s. It's a little bit more of a stark design, less round and elegant, and a little bit more sharp and almost not draconian, not nearly draconian, but a sharper design. I like it. It's more as it makes you think like the face. It shows Aztec or Mayan, could be either one, and it definitely makes you think of them. It's just that angular enough. So just a few more, and then we'll move to the final bit. Republic of France. We've got But only 20 centimes I've got, but I've got plenty of these French, and they've never changed in these years that I got. They're all the same, just different denominations and different sizes to match the denomination. Now, I'm still looking for them. There are a couple more specifically I wanted to show before we move. And we've only got a few left, so be just a sec while I pick them out. More Australian, more Egyptian. I would say talk amongst yourselves, but there's no one else to talk to. Okay, I think that it. Okay, a couple more random ones and the ones I wanted. So let's take a look, because I don't remember this one. Dominican Republic, and it's the only one with the brass ring. So it's something unique and new, and it's one that, again, it's not a bad design. It's pretty simple, and I kind of like it. 2002 Republican Dominic, or yeah, Dominican Republic. Nope, didn't want that one. That's just another penny. We've already looked at one. So this one is one, because I've never even thought of buying one of these specifically. So it's 5 Pfennig, 1968. I've got plenty of Pfennigs from that period. Now this is different one though. I've got a 5 Pfennig. I've got a couple of them from the same years, but this is different. And it's because this one comes from East Germany. So this is the portion of Germany under Soviet occupation. So this one comes from a part of Germany that knew hardship under the cruel, oppressive iron fist of the Soviet regime. And it's the only one I have. I've never thought about West German or East German currency, and so this popped up, and that was cool. I forgot about it, and I recognized it right away because I almost passed it over. I was just glancing, and I saw the logo right in the middle, that symbol, and the compass and hammer is what the Soviet forced on the Germans as their communist tools emblems. So, and in Russia or the Soviet Union, communism symbolized by the hammer and sickle, the tools of the trade. It was all about agriculture, and I think the hammer was carpentry or engine, basic building, and then the sickle for agriculture. Basically, it was all about the workers. Germany though was more scientific, so they got wheat still for agriculture, but it was the hammer and the compass. And I believe that was. I'm not 100%. East German thing is not my forte. East German history, but I believe, especially the design of the logos, no one really talks about these. Unfortunately, it's not documented well, but I believe it was the compass was designed because, for Germany specifically, because Germany was just good at science. So it was more of a nod or acknowledgement of their superior or more precision engineering skills. But with the compass being a precision tool. Here we have Soviet coin. And this, I've actually got, I think I got one more of these. Not in the same bag, but it was still cool to get. I don't think the one I have was the same denomination, actually, so this is nice and definitely unique, seeing how they made these big, bold letters or numbering at the time. That's kind of weird. Almost done. Patience, and then we'll get to the last bag and the story behind that and why I did not recommend this bag. So this one's interesting. It's got very good details. So it's Netherlands. And you see it's 1954. It's just 1 cent, 1954 from the Netherlands. But it looks like in very good condition. There's a little bit of wearing on the earlobe, but the nose is all defined, the eyes all defined, the hair beating the tiara, the braid, and the tiara, and the hairnet, and everything. The drop earring. It's all there. Just a little bit of wear tear right here on the high point of the hair, where the bang is, and then the ear. So that was kind of interesting. No, this is actually not one I wanted to show. Whatever, it's here. So we'll look at real quick. And again, 5 Pitas, like that little golden one. I'm not sure the country, the origin, but oh, the Hispania. So yeah, it is Spanish. So the other guy would be Spanish as well. No, Australian. That's a Mexican. And last piece of the bag. We'll throw it on real quick. Also looks like gold, though it's not. Another Soviet, little brass Soviet piece. Smaller even than a dime. And this one's 1 cent. 1991. 1991 was the last year of the Soviet Union. So this is kind of an important date for the Union because this is this is it. This is the last year, period. So this will be, heck, this could be the last one ever printed of the whole run even. You never know. So it's cool. It's kind of cool. It's like it's the last year of the Soviet Union. So that bag was awesome, and I almost recommended it. But then, and almost done, promise, so this won't take long. I ordered the same one, and look, this is what arrived. Look familiar? It's exactly the same as the Moenich bag that I got. This thing came, and I'm thinking, what the heck? It's back to, it's exactly like that first one. And I opened it. Ah, come on, open up. And took a look through them. Over half of the coins in here, it's worse than that first bag. It was supposed to be a second one of the good blue velour bag, and they sent me another Moenich piece of trash. And it's Canadian. It's Canadian pennies, Canadian nickels, a few Mexican pennies and nickels, or not pennies and nickels, but nickels and 50-cent pieces. A couple of euro coins, the cheap common ones I already got several of. A South Korean 100 won coin, a couple of them actually, which I've got lots of. Even that last bag had one, but it had a good one. And a rupee coin. Well, that's it. It's worse than anything ever. So yeah. So basically anything from this seller specifically, don't recommend at all. Move that out and pull back up here. So in short, the regional right now I'm starting to stutter. The original premise of doing this reaction and buying the same bag that he got was to do kind of a control. The original thinking was when I started this whole series I've been trying to work on, I'm still trying, was other coin collecting channels that when they order something, whether it be Silverpicker, Silver Seeker, Ravenhawk Coins, Rob Finds Treasure, shoot, who else? I watch a bunch of them. Big Stack D, Treasure Town, Make Your Rob's Bangs, Blue Ridge, Silverhound, Big T Coins, Half Dollar Make You Holler, Silver Slacker, Salivate Metal, Silver Wolverine, Pit Bullion, Mobile Coins. Pit Bullion hasn't done anything in over a year. I don't think it's anything more. Yankee Stacking, Big Red Bullion. There's so many of them. The idea was when they order these grab bags, I'll do a reaction to the video, and then I will order the same item or grab bag or coin roll and compare to what they got and see if it's consistent. I get equally trash stuff or equally good stuff, or it's a complete flip. Now, the instance of these ones, I would agree with Silverpicker, which is that it's trash. Do not buy it. It's a waste of money. Unless you get lucky and they accidentally send you the good bag that they promised instead of the trash that they meant to send you. You know, in that case, like I said, I'm happy with the one I got. But obviously, they were just grabbing a random bag, and it didn't matter which one you selected. I just happened to get a good one that time. Otherwise, it's trash, 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 trash. Now, the good thing is, I don't really have to recommend you don't buy it. I do recommend you do not get it. The original link he posted in his video is dead. I actually checked it recently. It doesn't work anymore. I did look at my purchase history. The seller is still there. The seller still got the same listings. They just changed them. Literally. They've actually relisted them, and the original ones have been edited, so it actually makes it look like what I ordered was what I got. What I got was what I ordered. So they actually changed the name on Moenich to just World Assortment. No guarantees of what's in there or that would be good or anything. And the one that actually happened to be a good one is now ordered once instead of twice. Literally, I don't know what happens there, but I ordered the Moenich, it was trash. Ordered this thing, it was good. Ordered this thing a second time, and it was trash. But now it's showing World first instead of Moenich, Moenich second, and then World again, which I ordered the Moenich once, which would be correct, and World twice, which would be correct. But showing the World to have been first and last, Moenich in the middle, and that the Moenich is the good bag I got and awesome and have everything it promised that came in this, and the World stuff is trash. And the description was changed since then. I mean, he completely redid the descriptions, redid reviews, everything. So clearly, either definitely fishy, scammy stuff, or the seller screwed up so monumentally that they had to pretty much almost rebuild from scratch the inventory and everything and relist everything. Either way, trash, horrible, terrible. Don't get them because they are still listed, and I wouldn't trust them anymore. Now, it's only $15. So I might one more order 8 months later, one more time to see if anything has changed. I might do that. If I do, I will post it, and I have the better setup now where I can do it properly. So you'll definitely get it this time. I do have more coming up. I did recently. Now, this wasn't a recent video on their part, so I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to show you what's coming up. And it is another reaction. So Silverpicker and Rob Finds Treasure did these. Let me find them. Boom, boom, boom. About 3 months. So it was in February. I might look through Silverpicker's page, see if I can find it. Look at my history. A lot of Star Wars stuff on this in my history. Dun 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 dun. But I was gonna do a react, but did not. So here I go. So
hey everybody, it's Rob with Rob Finds Treasure.
Pause. YouTube doing this thing like if you tell it pause, it refuses to pause. It will just do a flicker or something. It's like, yeah, acknowledge that you clicked to the screen, but not gonna obey the commands. So $50 eBay mystery coin pack challenge with Silverpicker, and $50 eBay mystery coin pack challenge with Rob Finds Treasure. Same thing. February 4th on Silverpicker's part, on both the part, same day. So I watched them, and I was almost going to do a reaction, but it's such long videos, a half hour. 23 minutes on Rob's and 18 on Silver's. I didn't decide not to do it. I watched the videos, and instead of seeing a reaction, I went ahead and went straight to ordering the same package that arrived. That I did record the opening on that one. That one is more complicated though. It wasn't this camera. It was an individual video recorder, which I'm having a little trouble with getting. I bought it so I can do videos like this for exactly this kind of reason, so I can film coins, and it works great to record them. Problem is, it only has built-in audio. It doesn't have a proper mic or ability to attach lavalier, which is what I got the camera for, because it's supposed to be able to use it, and it can't. So it's crappy recording, and I didn't have like Audacity or anything running on the computer next to me at the time, so unfortunately it's just garbage video with no like commentary. I could technically just cut the audio out, play just the footage, and commentate over it using like this or something, but that would be so bad. So what I'm going to do is just set the contents aside. I did it the same way they did. I just reached in blindly and pulled each piece out, and oh well. But that's the next video that's going to be coming up. Is I am going to review everything there again. How I'll set up here. We'll go through it piece by piece. I do want to look at it again because a lot of stuff in there, some of it I didn't know just what it was exactly, and some of it I had no idea of the value. And I was trying to keep it in line with how they did it. So I'm going to try it again. That will come up hopefully in the next couple weeks. And then after that, I may get another one of these coin bags one last time to try, or you'll see me order something else entirely for fun. Unfortunately, what I really wanted to do and have been trying to do since they first came out is the Main Street Rare Coins and Antiques grab bags. I remember the first thing they listed the first one ever on eBay, and I was going to get it by the time I got my paycheck so I could put the bid on it. It just closed, which was so upsetting. I wanted the grab bag so bad, but it wasn't a total loss because I did get to see what was in it, because that was actually the same one Silverpicker got and started the series off with. That first was it just mystery bag, and it cool seeing everything that was in it, which is cool, and it also upset me that it's like, so I was going to pay, I didn't care, I was going to beat whoever got it as long as it didn't exceed 200. It didn't exceed 200, so, but it was cool to be able to see what was in it. But I've been trying since then, and unfortunately every time they have a grab bag, it's never, they don't have the $50 ones, they don't even have the $100 ones. The cheapest ones ever that they do anymore are just $200, and those they have trouble even keeping in stock. So it's usually $500 or $1,000 that you're seeing in stock. Now, I'm still watching their site. Hopefully, they'll get some cheaper ones in, and I can order one. I can't afford more than one ever, and it can't be more than the $200 one, which that already makes me cringe to do. So, keep watch out for that. 40 minutes. I need to stop this now. So, thank you all for watching. If you got this far, apologies for the length of the video. It was meant to be 3 small ones, but and I just wanted to get through it. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.